Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bag collection that's been quite often requested, so I'm finally getting around to filming it. So if you like these types of collection videos, please consider subscribing and I will get into the video now. I do have the day off today and the lighting isn't too bad actually. I did just film an updated room tour, so if my voice goes a bit like why because I have been doing a lot of talking. So the lighting went a bit because it started raining, but now it's not, so hopefully it'll be okay. Today I'm going to be going through my bag collection. It will be kind of more like mini reviews, if that makes sense, because I have now used all of these bags quite a few times. It's not like a first impressions where I've just got it kind of thing. I mean, that will be the case for some of them, but for the majority I can tell you if they're kind of worth the money or not, if they're still available. Honestly, most of them are from Killstar. That's just kind of the brand I trust for bags. So if you're wondering why it's like Killstar after Killstar after Killstar, that is why. I will start with kind of the more basic ones and then kind of go up, if that makes sense. Actually, the first one is from Primark and it is this one. So basically I was after a bag from Restyle and it literally is the same shape, but it's got a moon here. Some of you will probably know what I'm talking about, but the bag I think was like 30 to 40 pounds and I was like, that is a lot of money for like a fake leather bag that's just kind of like this. And then I saw this one in Primark for like £8 and I was like, I'll take this one. So this is what this one looks like. I did get it a few summers ago, so they don't still have it, but I'm sure they will like come out with similar stuff. But it does have a long handle, but I did take that off for a different one. It's just kind of like a kind of witchy looking bag. I really like the tassel. It has a lot of space in it. I've used this for a few holidays. It's not like an everyday bag, but I do really like this one, but I don't wear it too often. I mainly use it to store gloves in. So yeah, it does just like have a kind of popper closure, but that's the first bag. Again, don't really use it, but it's in my collection. So moving on to the second bag now, and this is actually from Primark too. Does anyone remember when they came out with this Alice in Wonderland collection? Because this collection was like the best. I loved it so much. I actually have the pajamas here from the Alice in Wonderland collection. But yeah, so this is what this one looks like. Again, it's a fake leather bag. All the bags are fake leather. I do really like real leather shoes. I just find them better quality and everything. I've talked about that quite a few times. Bags I'm not too fussed with because I'm not like wearing them. They're not gonna go through as much as shoes, so I don't really mind that too much. But back to the design. So it is kind of black on the back and sides. It has this stripy print over the front with all the characters, which I think is really cute. It has a kind of pocket watch tag on it with a heart charm that says Curiouser and Curiouser. And again, it does have a long strap with kind of this chain detailing on. Really like this bag. Again, a great one for like a holiday. They don't do this now, obviously. It was quite a few years ago now. Really liked this print though, and out of the two Primark bags I have, I think they seem to be a good quality, but that's only from the ones I got. The third one I'll go on to now is actually from Dykman, and it's this one. So I think I included this maybe twice in an outfit of the day. This bag really surprised me. So this is actually one of the first alternative bags I had. I bought this for a party and I was a bit in like a spending mood because I just bought like a dress and shoes, and it was the first time I actually bought nail polish and eyeliner and everything, and I was just in one of those moods where I was just like, woo, buying an outfit. And I saw this bag and I was like, oh, that'll go with the dress perfectly. So I bought this quite a few years ago now, probably 6 years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years. And when I bought it, I remember I paid £8 for it, and I thought, okay, that's just gonna fall apart. I thought the spikes were all gonna fall off, and I have taken this bag on so many holidays. I've taken it to like Mexico, America, orchestra trips, like every single kind of holiday thing I've gone on, I've always taken this bag with me because it's not heavy. As you can see, it's really flat, so it's easy to like hold on to. It's kind of like a clutch, but it has a strap, if that makes sense. It does have like a popper closure too. There's no zip in it, but I don't feel like it's... Oh wait, no, it does have a zip. I lied. I didn't even know it had a zip. Oh yeah, so it does actually have a zip in it, and it's got this bright pink lining inside. I didn't actually know that. I think it's because I just throw anything in it and then I just always take it with me. I've really been impressed with this. As I said, for the number of years I've had this bag, like none of the spikes have come off at all. There's no sign of anything kind of breaking. They haven't really tarnished too much either, like apart from the very end of them, which isn't even noticeable. The bag stayed really well intact, like nothing's fraying, and I've just been so impressed because I knew this would fall apart, but I was so much in that like spending mood. So for me to have it like 5 or 6 years later and it's still in perfect condition and I still use it quite a fair amount. I actually took this one today. I really like this bag and I'll probably have it forever. But yeah, so that's the third one in my collection. Really like that one. I'll move on to one from the Disney store now. So I did do a collective haul with this bag, and this was one of the limited edition Nightmare Before Christmas bags. So I will link that video in the eye if you want to go and check that video out. I do go more in depth about this one. But like the other three, you can't get this one anymore because it was a limited edition release. I think for the 25th anniversary, I could be wrong, but I think that's what this one was for. And as I said in the video, I wasn't like overly impressed with it on the website, and then I actually went into the Disney store in Reading, which is now closed down, which is disappointing. I looked at it and I just thought, oh my gosh, that will go with so many like black and grey outfits, because I didn't realise how nice this effect actually looked. I'll show you like a close-up of it, but I just loved the kind of drawing look it had to it. I thought it looked so much nicer in person than it did on the website, and it was also on sale for like a ridiculous price. So I did get like the last one in that shop and I'm so happy. It's got a really nice decent amount of room. I usually take this bag if I'm going somewhere where I need a bit more room. The only thing that's a bit annoying is it doesn't really fit in an umbrella that well. I mean, you could probably fit it in diagonally, but then it doesn't leave much room for anything else. This bag is like solid at the bottom, which I really like. It's quite wide too, and what I like about this one is it does have a zip, which I really like. I have just put this Jack Skellington keyring on it. I really like how much you can fit inside this bag. It does have a kind of space that I usually put keys in to separate it from my phone, and then it also has a zip one too, and the lining's really nice. It's well made and everything. Again, it is fake leather, and it does have the option as like a handbag or also to wear it across your body, which I really like. I do tend to go for the longer straps rather than handbags because I just don't find them comfortable. But yeah, so really love this one, and this is the fourth one in my collection, and it is kind of one of the newer ones. All the rest now are from Killstar apart from one. I think my first ever Killstar bag was this one, and this will always be one of my favorites. Now I don't use it that much actually now, just because I don't always need something this big. And I suppose the issue I have with it is it can fit an umbrella and everything, but if I start to need like a water bottle or a purse, like it's just not big enough. And also it's a bit too big for if I just need a phone and like tissues and stuff. So it is kind of that in-between bag. Killstar don't do this one anymore. They also did one exactly the same but without the print, so it's just the coffin bag. But I have literally used this so many times. I don't use it probably as much because I've just got more bags, but I do really like this one. I would never get rid of it. I love it so much. I've talked about this print, and I have the sweatshirt, the t-shirt, the badge, the bag. Like I really liked this print they came out with, so I like how it matches the clothes that I have. It's got a zip here, and then it's got the main opening here. Obviously it is a backpack, so it has the 2 straps. I find it quite comfortable too. As I said, the only thing is it is quite a structured bag, so it won't stretch or anything. You are kind of stuck with how much room there is. But this is the 5th bag, I think. Yes, 5th bag in my collection. Again, really happy with this one. Love the design of it. The 6th bag in my collection, again, is a Killstar one, and it's this. Now this is probably one of my most used bags, especially like as a weekend bag. I discovered Love Paint and Stitches, and I really wanted one of their bags. First of all, they don't ship to the UK. The pricing is a lot. I know it's handmade and there's a lot of effort that goes into it and everything, but it's just kind of impossible to buy them. And then I discovered this on the Killstar website. Now they don't sell this bag anymore, unfortunately, because I was actually considering going back and getting a second one just because I love it so much. It's perfect for all the Halloween outfits, like Halloween dresses, the ghost outfit. I have included this bag in quite a few outfit of the days. The only thing is, as it is round, you can't fit an umbrella in it or anything. It's just kind of if you want a purse, keys, maybe a bit more than like what a smaller bag would hold. But I like how it has a long strap. I didn't actually like the handles that they put on this at first, because I thought, oh no, because I'm going to use it as this and the handles are going to like flap down over the face, but actually that's not the case at all. This one's kind of gone like it, but this one stays up, so it just doesn't hang across the face, which I was so relieved about, because I do tend to wear them more over my shoulder. Inside there's a like zippy pouch here, and I just have a ghost keyring on the bag. And then on the back it does also have this one, which I like to put like tissues or hand gel in. I'd say this has held up really well. I know this sounds stupid, but I do tend to like look after my bags. Like I don't just like throw them on the floor or put them in like toilet floors, if that makes sense. So they might look kind of new, but I have actually taken them out quite a few times. This is probably one of my most used ones, and again, like the PVC shiny, I've kept this bit like white, but that is because I don't really put them on the floor, and if I do, I put them like on the base using the feet, or I'll hang it up, so that's why they look like that. The only thing is, I'd say some of the PVC has like tiny, not scratches, but just like little marks on, just through use. I'm sure if you weren't as careful with your bag that this would just go like non-shiny over time, but from my experience, really love this bag, and I just think it's such a shame they don't do them anymore. I'd love if Killstar could come out with more of this design. I really like it. Moving on to the 7th bag now. Again, another Killstar bag, and if you watch my outfit of the days, you're probably sick of seeing this one. I literally include this in every single outfit of the day because it just goes with everything. It goes with like witchy outfits, it goes with the trad goth outfits, it goes with things with the stars on because of the pentagram. I just think it goes with so much. It's probably my most used weekend bag, same amount as the pumpkin bag. I use this if I don't need an umbrella. This is mainly my summer bag, so if the weather isn't terrible and if I don't need a water bottle, if I just kind of need, again, like purse, keys, tissues, all of that, then I can use this bag. The zips and everything are super sturdy. That's something I forgot to mention about the other ones. I have never had a problem, touch wood, with the zips or anything, or the keychains. I haven't had any issues with like things breaking so far. This bag, actually, I went to link for one of my outfits of the days and it just kind of disappeared off their website. The closest one you can get to this is the PVC one, and the difference is obviously the material's PVC, but the star's a bit smaller, which I don't think looks as good, but it still has the pom-pom and everything. So if you are after this, they still do the PVC version, but they don't actually do this specific one. Again, it is a backpack, so you've got the 2 straps, but yeah, this is definitely a really good summer bag. I've taken this on a lot of holidays too, mainly because it's the perfect size, and for it being such a small bag, you can actually fit in a lot more than I thought. I remember looking for loads of reviews because I was really worried I wouldn't be able to fit anything in it, but actually, because the fake leather is quite like flexible, you can fit in quite a lot more than you think. And you do also have, again, the pocket at the front and 2 pockets inside, so definitely a lot more room than you'd think. I'm not sure if the PVC one would be the same, because obviously that material is a bit more structured, but really love this bag. Definitely one of my most worn ones too. Moving on to the next bag now, I do have this really nice backpack from Disney. I did actually buy this in the parks. I did actually later discover that you can get these. I will leave links to all the ones that you can still get in the description box below if you want to check those out, but I did think when I was in the park itself that these were only available in the park. But I actually discovered that you can get them from like Emp and Cool Merchandise and stuff, so I'm not sure if this specific one is, but they do have a lot of LOUNGEFLY bags. So this is what this one looks like. So it is kind of a really nice, almost like bluish purple with zips, the plaque here, another zip compartment at the front, and also the straps. This I really like because it's kind of the perfect size. I can fit an umbrella in here because of like the height of it, but it's a little bit bigger than that Darcy mini backpack that I just showed you, so it's perfect for if I wanted to use that one but needed like a bigger bag. Now obviously, due to the colour, it's not going to go with everything. If I'm wearing a plain black outfit or black and grey, or obviously black and purple, then this is perfect. Obviously it wouldn't go with red outfits. As you can see, really like sturdy base. I did include this in my Disney haul, which I'll link in the eye. I did talk about some issues I did have with this, just to kind of reiterate that. When I first bought this bag, there was missing stitching here, which meant it wasn't really attached properly to the main bit of the bag. So that was the issue I had with this one. Again, you can check out that video if you want to see more about this, but basically this bag wasn't issue free, but I do really like it. It is quite pricey, but again, you are kind of paying for the Disney name, so. But really happy with this. I have used this quite a few times. I took this to London once and it was really good. I like how it's got the 2 zips on it, so you can kind of open it from either side, which I really like. The zips seem really sturdy for like all of them, and yeah, you can fit a decent amount in here. Really like it, and I'm glad to have kind of a coloured bag. This is actually my first bag that actually has colour on it. Like all the rest are black, so it's nice to have a kind of fun, more like colourful bag, even if it is deep purple. But again, really like this. I've probably said that for all of them, but I do really like the bags I have. Not sure what number I'm on now, but this is the Haunted Mansion one. So I've got 3 bags left now. I will also mention that I do have another bag, and I will put a photo on the screen like here of the, I think it's called the Datura weekend bag. It's got like all the moths on from Killstar. I will leave my video. It was in my huge Killstar haul, which I'll link in the eye, which actually just hit 10,000 views, which I was like, what? So that was crazy. But yeah, I did go into a lot of detail in that video, more about the features of that bag. I've taken it on holiday twice, like on a plane, and I think once for a weekend away too. Perfect size, perfect for flying if you want like hand baggage. It's just such a great bag. Quality of it's really nice. The only reason I don't have it is it's like at the top of my wardrobe in like a dust bag under all this stuff, and if I take it all out I literally won't be able to get it back in again. So figured, as I've done like a whole section of a video on that, I will just link it up there and photo. So yeah, there is also that one. Moving on to a handbag now. This, I'm actually so sad that people can't get this anymore, because I think this is one of Killstar's like nicest bags. I think it's so elegant. I don't think they've had it for that long either, like maybe a year. I mean, they do tend to keep their collections for quite a long time, so I was just surprised it vanished from the website. And this is called the Bloodlust handbag. Now, this is perfect for all the Victorian outfits. So you'll see kind of the main majority of bags I've showed you are more kind of either Halloween, trad goth maybe. Not very Victorian is what I'm trying to say. So I really wanted a Victorian handbag. Again, it kind of matches this top perfectly. This is another one that they've taken off the website, I think, and it's so elegant. I really like it. Like, this is just like the perfect combination. This is the Bloodlust handbag, as I said. Very, very detailed for such like a dark bag, if that makes sense. So it's got the PVC handles up here. Just wants to focus on that ghost over there. It's got the plaque here. It's got this velvet material, which is super soft. More PVC down here. And this really pretty damask kind of fabric-y material with velvet on the details. Does have a PVC, again, solid base with the feet here. And on the back it is velvet with a zip. Now again, this does have a shoulder strap. So the shoulder strap is PVC and it does just attach to kind of one side. Again, really like, so you can wear it over your shoulder rather than just a handbag. The only thing putting me off this one was this kind of weird closure thing. Don't really like it that much. I think I would have preferred a zip, but I mean, I guess it fits with the kind of elegant feel of the bag. Yeah, so it does kind of fit in with the theme of the bag, but that was kind of the main thing putting me off. But actually, I really don't mind it. It also means that it opens into kind of like a rectangular shape, so you can really see what you've got in the bag. Like, you're not going to lose anything. There are also a lot of pockets. So there's the zip pocket down here, and also a bigger pocket and then a smaller pocket. It's just hand gel. So quite a lot of room. You can definitely squash a lot in here because of the kind of fabric-y material rather than a structured one. This is one I don't take as often as like the other ones because I don't feel like it goes with much. And again, you really have to, well, I mean, I'm just putting rules on it, but I like to wear this bag if I am wearing like a top like this, or like, I think it's called the Sabrina ruffle dress, like all the Victorian ones with like the sleeves and everything. I really like taking this bag with me. I take it to more like event things that I go to. So really love this bag, as I've said to all of them. Really sad you can't get this one, but I know they do different styles of this, so if you like the style you might be able to get something similar. But yeah, I think it's a shame they don't do this one anymore because I think it's a really nice bag. Moving on to the second to last one. Now this one I could just do like a whole review on because I've had this bag, I think this is the second Killstar bag I got after the McGoth one. I think this was actually my first Killstar order, and the McGoth bag I got from Kate's Clothing maybe, I don't know. But this was one of the first Killstar bags I have, and this was called the Basic Black Bag, I think, or backpack or something. I mean, it kind of says what it is. It's kind of basic. It's black fake leather and it's got straps as a backpack. So this is the bag I have taken to secondary school, college. I did my foundation taking this, and now I'm at university and I take it. So I've had this and used it like Monday to Friday for at least 4 or 5 years, I think, just off the top of my head. I just can't recommend it enough. They don't do this specific one, but they do ones in exactly the same style but with prints on. So I know they did like the rose one with like the teeth and everything, and they did a purple one, I think. So they do have loads in this style, but this is such a good bag. So the main features of it is it has this like Killstar plaque as normal, and then it does have this huge pocket. It has these big gaps so you can put like a water bottle. So I usually put a water bottle in one side, and then if I use my umbrella and it's wet, I'll just put it in the other side. It's got these straps, and the straps are really thick. They're quite comfy, they're not like thin, and then it does have this handle at the top that I'm using. You can fit so much in this bag, like it's ridiculous. I carry like a folder, a laptop, and then I might carry a sketchbook, and then my purse, and then like a chart, like all the stuff you would take and more. This just fits everything in. Now, I know I said I look after my bags, but this one I definitely test, because I carry my laptop to and from, and my laptop's quite heavy. If I'm shopping after I go to university, then I use this bag and put everything in it. I just basically push it to the maximum, and I'm really surprised it's held up this long. It's really kind of impressed me. In terms of wear, like this strap, there's like no sign of it coming off, and this one actually has like one stitch that's kind of come undone, but I remember that this was how it was when I actually first got it, if you can see here, and nothing's kind of happened because of that. I'm just so impressed with this bag, and if anything ever happened to it, I would definitely go ahead and buy another one. I believe I paid around £30 for this, and considering, as I said, I used it Monday to Friday for at least 4 or 5 years, and it still kind of looks like new, I definitely say that's worth it. Now obviously it does have a few signs of wear, like here some of the fake leather has come off, so it's kind of peeled there. You wouldn't notice it from afar, so definitely signs of wear down here. The zips are still like super smooth. It does have some yellow paint on from when I put it on the floor that one time. That's why I don't tend to do that. And there are some like missing pieces of fake leather down here. But really, apart from that, I mean, you would not think I've used that every day for that amount of time. And whenever people say like, oh, what bag do you recommend that I take for like work or school or whatever, I definitely recommend that one, because it's like bigger than A4. You can fit so much in it. It carries a lot of weight as well. It can hurt your back, but obviously that's due to the weight, not the bag itself. But generally it makes it quite even if you wear like both the straps, if you're carrying something heavy. I just think it's such a good bag. I still use it. I'm taking it tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably continue to use that until it falls apart on me, which probably won't be for a while. So I really recommend that bag. Definitely the one that I have used the most, because it's my everyday bag, just because of the size of it. So that is that bag. I'll try and link something similar. I'm guessing they're all the same quality. It'd be weird if they weren't. That one is kind of their first backpack, because they then came out with the prints. Now we're moving on to the last one. And I know so many people want this bag, like so many people, and this is the Never Trust the Living handbag. Now out of all of the ones that I've showed you already, this is the one that I've used the least amount of times. So I've only used this 4 times so far. I've taken it out on like day trips and like a few lunches and stuff, but yeah, so I haven't probably tested this one as much as the other ones. But I did do a huge Killstar haul where I showed you this bag, some clothing, some jewellery. So I will link that in the eye if you want to go and see kind of a really in-depth first impression look at this. But basically it has the long strap so you can wear it as a handbag. This particular style has a long strap, but Heavy Metal Mama commented on that video and said that she has a bag in this style, but it's got like a different print here. Could be the Webu something, like the one with all the cobwebs on. And hers didn't actually have the hidden D-rings here, which I think is a bit weird to have like a style and not have a feature on one of them and then have it on the rest. I think that's a bit strange. But yeah, this one does have that feature. It does have a zip. This here is actually a late birthday present from my friend, and it's this really cute Jack Skellington, so I thought he kind of fit on there really nicely. So he is just there. Perfect size bag. I have featured this in also an outfit of the day, which I called like Statement of Stripes or something, so I will link that in the eye too. The only kind of issues I've had with this that I did mention in that video is the zip. So all the other Killstar bags I've had no issues with the zips, but this one seems to be a bit stiff. It doesn't sound as like smooth. I mean, I guess because I've used it a few more times, it's got a bit better. But sometimes if the bag's quite full, it's quite hard to get it past like this point. Hopefully that will just loosen up over time. I mean, it already seems a lot better me showing you now than it did when I first got it. But again, it opens similarly to that other one, kind of in that rectangular shape, so you can really see everything you have in here. Really love this bag. So happy I asked for it for Christmas because, as I said, it is sold out at the moment. I'm really hoping they bring it back because, as I said, so many people have commented saying they want this bag, and they just like make so many more sales on it, so I don't know why they wouldn't, but hopefully it just doesn't disappear off their website and they actually do bring it back. Hopefully some more of you will be able to get this bag because I know you're after it, and it really is nice. That's everything in my bag collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what your favourite bag was, if you've ordered any Killstar bags and what you think, and if you remember the Alice in Wonderland collection from Primark, 'cause I literally love it. Like this video if you did enjoy it, press the notification bell and consider subscribing if you like these types of videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.